Where have you been? Welcome back to Reality in Balance. And I cannot wait to see just how lucky you are. You are just as lucky as you feel, as you see, as you be internally. Okay, so we are going to read Words of Power affirmations to see what connects in our numerological frequency. Okay, so not only do we get to have words of power affirmations, we get to work with the divine that is communicating with us through the numbers through attached through these words of power frequency. So this is where I get very excited and see the connections and see the patterns, right? They're saying the phrases, okay? Seeing the patterns and the phrases, okay, that is surrounding you at this moment. Necessarily, you are lucky. So let's begin there. Let's see how we're going to continue to wield this luck. Okay, how we're going to continue to pull from these cheerleaders, okay, surrounding you right now through this luck high vibrational frequency. Let's get into it. So we're gonna pull 3 cards already. We haven't pulled pre-pull, but we're gonna pre-pull right now. So gratitude, there's the first card. Is there any other frequencies that is for this individual? Is there any other frequency as we're working with currencies of the past, current, and near future? Okay, here's the second one. Here is the second frequency. Okay, you're lucky. Hold on to that information. You are luck. Ashe, is there one other message that we can relay to this very much lucky person today? We give thanks. Okay, so there's 2 cards. Here, I'm gonna put this deck right down here. This is the next frequency. Oh, I see a divine alignment, right? And this is how we're going to formulate it all. That's the next card. You're lucky because you got 4 cards. So we're operating from 4 different dimensions, 4 different levels and aspects that are surrounding you. So just, you have 4, right? As a structure, as a building. So 4 communication frequencies that are structured, okay, for you. The first card is what your cheerleaders are telling you first and foremost before anything could even be manifested from the 0 or to the 1 is that let's focus on relax and let go. Relaxing and let go is the very first frequency that are going on right now. As you can see, this is in 27. Okay, so 2 is the first primary number. Alrighty, 7 is that next number. Summation is 9. So 2, I feel like there is an area, there is an environment, there is a place, there is a relationship, there is like a relationship somewhere, right? That there is some disconnection where you don't fully feel like you can operate from the highest being of yourself, right? This is where I see in the 2. Okay, so in this ability, okay, to continue to feel lucky, right? Continue to listen to this message, okay, because it says in number 7, 7 is intact to your angelic frequencies, right? This is how you're going to relax and let go, okay, and receive the luck that is here by removing whatever that 2 is, okay, whatever that 2 is, okay. Only you know what it is, whatever that other that is attached to you that could be a counterpart, because I feel like it's a counterpart of you, right? That you're like, no longer does it resonate. Not only has it dissipate, but I no longer want attachment to it. Let's go on with the reading, because that is going to give you that number 9 transformation, okay? That full realization that when you relax and let go, and this full awareness of this counter partner relationships, right? You're going to enter into a different mind state in this 9. Moving on, because we still have a couple cards here for you. All right. 14. I am willing to accept the unbelievable is what your guys in spiritual team, your cheerleaders, are going about right now. See, this is where that card came in. This is where I got the duality feeling coming from. Okay. This equals out to number 5, right? So this is definitely something going on. Business, career, job, partnership, a car, something that is paired, tied to you, right? That needs to be relinquished, okay? A couple cards just fell down. So the reason why I say that, because this is number 5, that creative abundance freedom movement. 1 is the oneness of you. So we're focused on you and relaxing and letting go. 4 is the structuring of that. The 4 corners, the 4 buildings, this, things that equal out into like boundaries, okay, and foundations. So you have that working for you as well. Like, you're grounded in your oneness. And you need this creative flow and abundance. Okay, because you are extremely lucky, right? Next card. So this is the manifestation entirely with 44. So we were just talking about 4s here. This is the second 4 on that card. But now here is the connection of 44. You have 44 here. Okay, it is the master number of 4, of master number of building, master number of structuring foundations. Okay, and the structuring foundation is in your thoughts. You're the master of awareness. You're the master of swordmanship when it comes to the frequency of your thoughts. Already. Sorry, let me pick up that last card here. Excuse me. So this is the 4th. I embrace my talents. And 28. It's kind of hard to see. I embrace my talent. So that's number 10. This is the year for you to embrace your talents, for you to move away from this dual affect, right? That's affecting this frequency, to relinquish your luck, okay? To relinquish your luck. Whatever this 2 is right here, it's attached to the 7. So this is direct angelic response, okay? That this is something dual that's attached to you, that is just holding on to you, right? So this is how you're going to bring about your luck. This is how you're going to continue to formulate your wealth and your abundance, okay? Relax, let go, close the door, let things flow, to get rid of it, to separate yourself from this 2 altogether. Right? It's not going to be this ripping and this tearing, which we're talking about sometimes in transformation, right? This is why we have number 9 here, because sometimes that number 9 transformation could be like detrimental depending on your mindset. But this is on this number 9, 2 plus 7 equals 9. Transformation is the ability to relax and let go. All right, get rid of that 2, whatever's attached to you, right? This is the first card, and I just really want to continue to talk about it, because this is where your wealth, this is where your prosperity, this is where your abundance is coming from, okay? Will come from, is here, is getting rid of that second counterpart. Now when, like I was saying, a counterpart doesn't have to be your relationship. It can be this pure attachment to you, right? Job, work, I don't know, a car that's giving you trouble, okay? It could be a relationship as well, but it's something that you're already in this frequency that you're already knowing that, okay, something ain't right. I'm not supposed to be here, okay? That's the first card. You are accepting the unbelievable with regards to what I was just talking about. You being the number one, for grounding that ability. 5 is being able to relax and let go and flow. Okay, flow with freedom in this relax and let go. You are willing to accept the unbelievable because I feel like there is, not only is there like a spiritual attachment to that too in the first card, but there's a mental, there's more than several levels of you attached to this instance, right? So what we need to do is express it out loud that I don't no longer am in the past. I represent the future. Therefore, you're going to operate from that stance of the future, of the I am in the now, okay? Relaxing and letting go and accepting the unbelievable and knowing through that transformation in number 9 that it's going to be a nice and beautiful, zen, easy transformation. Okay? Now here comes your master number. Alrighty. I am present with my thoughts, 44. This is where you are entirely. Your thoughts are creating magnificently. So when you have a thought that's high in ability, right, with the first card, with relinquishing that number 2, it is at the most alchemical levels where is I am beauty, okay, this transformation that is on, this is right for me, I am in the right place, I am present in my thoughts, I am present in my thoughts, I am present in my thoughts, therefore I can transform my thoughts, therefore I can operate my thoughts, therefore I can move through my thoughts, okay? Therefore I know how to master the ethers in my thoughts, right? High vibrational thoughts of yourself and your environment and where you are in this moment, okay? You are the master structuring. This is definitely the foundation of your abundance, being present in your thoughts, alrighty? Because this ether is no game. It's not a game. It's not a game. And the last that is speaking to your frequency is like the 4th card here. I embrace my talents. So embracing your talents is in 28, number 10, right? To embracing the talents, this frequency of moving through fire. And 8 is an abundance, right? This infinite abundance in embracing your talents. Embrace your talents. Obviously, they don't want you to be, operating somewhere where it's not challenging for you. Because that's where I'm feeling like this is coming from. Like, wherever you are is not strictly challenging from you. Like, you have graduated, you have elevated from that first card, that second, that duality a while ago, right? Embrace the uniqueness that is within you, that is on you, that is beside you. All right, this is the may the last be first. All right, may the last be first, meaning this is the last frequency level that's communicating at this moment. Pair it with the first. This is the number 10 year. And you're going to embrace your weirdness, your strangeness, whatever ideas you are, because the more ideas you have and that you pretty much just put out into this beautiful environment that you have access to, okay, the more creative abilities you'll have in the frequencies of you, right? Embracing you, embracing your talents, because this abundance and this frequency is going to be within your talents. It's going to be within your skills. It's, it's outside of the four. It is actually that number 5 entirely. Okay, that freedom to get to your abundance. Here's that 5. You have to, and you will, because it's already surrounding you right now. We're not just talking. These are the areas that are already surrounding you, okay? The abundance. You have several different abundance on the rise. But first, they're like, relax and let go, baby. This is number 9. We talked about the 2. We talked about the 7. This is the second card, right? This is the 5. That is the freedom. I am willing to accept the unbelievable, right? All the stuff out there that's like, oh, that's interesting. And moving on through the power of your thoughts, okay? Let's not perform in our thoughts, okay? And this is where your absolute abundance is right now, is embracing your talents, embracing your skills, putting in the effort and putting in the work, okay, for abundance, because it is not given to anyone. It may seem like abundance is allotted to all, but it takes work and it takes consistency. But when you show up as you have like this love internally within yourself, you're already on the right track of abundance. So continue to raise that frequency high. All right, y'all go ahead and leave me a message and let me know what do you think about this reading, okay? Because we're going to get through it. You have all of the tools around you right now. Let's continue to build wealth together, okay? Physically, spiritually, emotionally. Talk to you guys soon.